Screen Fame fans, welcome back. This is the movie review of the independent film Iron Lung. It's a very sci-fi, dystopian, futuristic movie where it's basically one character who wrote and directed the movie based off a video game where Earth is pretty much doomed and human life is now living on the moon, and we're on the dark side of the moon where it's just rivers of blood. And for some reason, if you've done something wrong, they put you in this tube and they send you down in this ship as part of your punishment to do these missions. They sent you in there to go out and research and use these radiation cameras to take pictures and record what they're seeing. So what they thought was skeletons and bones out there, they actually was a skeleton of a living creature or something that was living in this tunnels of all this blood. Right? Just rivers of blood. So now, you don't know how much of this is in his own head or how much is reality, but he's actually was mapping out things that this discovery was going to be basically monumental in the process. But you start to feel, you started to, in this film, you start to be drawn in and you start to feel the desperation, the anxiety, the loneliness. You feel like you're inside that capsule with him in this movie, and you're trying to see how this is going to turn out, what's going to happen to the characters, where they're going to end up, how this is going to really play out. And he's pretty much on a mission that they keep giving him, and you think it's a suicide mission. And they think it's a suicide mission, basically. They don't care. He's expendable. But he's just a character that wants to live. He felt like he was wrong. He didn't do anything that was enough to have him removed. And it's just that many people who don't understand how this process works well, you want to find out what's really going on down there, and is it real? Is it not real? What is it? It kind of challenges your thought patterns on what's reality and what isn't reality. What was gonna saved the mission and what wasn't going to be saved in the mission, you know. So to be able to perform when others don't think you can perform, and to do the things that this person and character had to do in a limited space was very challenging and very engaging. But by him being the only singular star you really see for the majority of the movie, you know, you're all drawn all the way into him as a character. So you kind of want him, something inside of you is rooting for him, saying this character has to survive, because you know you don't want to see nothing happen to him. You kind of feel bad for him. You kind of believe his story that it wasn't his fault. It's the reason why he was even there in the first place. But you see the despair of somebody who's going through the motions of doing something against their principle or will, in other words. So that was that. People wanted to find the perfect antidote, or the perfect, what they call the centipede. This was the time and the place to do it. This was the energy level in which to do it. If you want to find out who was the best towards you as far as making the best plans and putting your best foot forward, then obviously you would probably take a different route. But everybody else, they can see clearly how this is going to play out. And when you get to the story of how it's going to play out, you start to see that the Iron Lung is definitely out of 4 stars, I'm going to give it 3 stars out of 4. Small budget. You know, they consolidated the actor, locked him in the role, and they wanted this to work. Definitely probably on Disney Plus. Well, the majority of these individuals don't have what it takes to make it, so they come up with any excuse they can to keep them from having to perform or add on or be a part of anything that is transforming. No, I don't get into the conspiracy theory. That's not for me. He's a shapeshifter and all that. I don't know. What you talking about? He's a walking lizard, man. He's a shapeshifter. That's not my pedigree. Ow! Yeah. That's right, trucking. Truck, get on, trucker. Keep on trucking. Keep on trucking, mother sucker. Coppers. Here we go. Face to face for the human race. What's up, Outlaw? I'm so goddamn mad over that Knicks game. You don't understand. That damn Bridges is in my shit house, and I want to beat the living fuck out of him. He fouled that man with 3.10 of a second left. It was so unnecessary. All you had to do was stand right there and put a body on him. The ball wasn't going in. Game over. This idiot fouls him with .3 to go. I mean, it was an obvious damn foul. Yeah, a lot of people can believe all they want. But we ain't stupid. We know why it was done. Anyway, this is about the movie. So it's 3 stars out of 4 for The Iron Lung. I'm out.